Hello,
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm well. Thank you for asking.
And what else do you say?
How are you?
I am well. Thank you for asking. How about you? Did you have breakfast already?
Yes,
Today is Saturday. What did you have for breakfast? Bread?
yes.
Oh, okay. And do you drink anything like water or tea or juice?
Water.
Water. Okay. Okay, very good. Do you ever cook breakfast?
What?
Do you cook breakfast or no? Do you make your breakfast?
No,
No.
I buy.
Oh, you bought it. Oh, that's easy. Okay. Homework is a little different today. I had prepared this for another day, but tomorrow is Sunday, so these are 10 words in around the church. So I'd like for you to read the word and then read the sentence. You don't have to read the definition. You can do that later. Altar.
Altar. Arise. Left from a table in a church where religious
Ceremonies.
ceremonies such as the
Eucharist.
Eucharist are performed.
I don't know what that is. That's a Catholic word, so maybe you know what that is. Okay. And then the sentence, the priest stood at the altar ready to begin the Sunday morning service. So the next word, chalice, just read the word and read the sentence. No definition. Okay?
Okay.
Chalice.
A cup of lovely, typically made of resin metal used for holding the wine in religious ceremonies.
Okay, what is confession?
The act of admitting one's
Sin.
sins to a priest in order to receive forgiveness and absolution.
Absolution. When you go to confession, do you go once a day, once a week, once a month? How often do Catholics go to confession? Often or not often?
Offer.
Oh, really? Okay. How about the word hymn? If that's about singing, right?
A religious song of home of
Praise.
praise, typically sung in a church service.
Do you like to sing?
No.
Some people do, some people don't. What is a pulpit?
A raised platform or lectern in a church from which the clergy delivers sermons or addresses
The congregation.
congregation.
Right. How about the next word, sacrament? What is that?
A scare religious rite or ceremony such as
Baptism.
practice of communion, believed to impart divine grace.
Okay. What is sermon?
A speech or discourse delivered by a religious leader during a church service, usually based on religious teaching.
Okay. Every Sunday they have a sermon at your church? You listen to a sermon, someone talk? How about vestments? What is that?
Special garment worn by clergy
Clergy.
or religious officials during religious ceremonies or service.
Okay. How about the next word? I'm sure you're familiar with that. Pray. What does that mean?
To
Communicate.
communicate with a deity or high power, often by speaking or contemplating, expressing thanks or seeking guidance.
Do you pray in church, or you just sit there, or what do you do? Sometimes?
Yes.
Okay. How about sanctuary? What is that? Sacred.
Sacred by within a church where
Worshippers.
worshipper can seek
Refuge.
refuge, solace, or engage
Engage in prayer.
prayer.
Sanctuary is a middle part of the church. I've been in Catholic church before. They're very pretty on the inside. I want you to go down to page 3. At the bottom of page 3, you will see a summary of the words. There's 10 words there in the summary, and then the word in Vietnamese. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. It's really important that you read these words and know these words in English and Vietnamese. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And then I gave you a translation of the word in Vietnamese so you can read that as well. Okay. We're going to go to the last page 5. You see it in English? The two altar boys?
Yes.
Okay. If you go to the next, down to the bottom, you're going at the bottom of that page, you will say translated to Vietnamese. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do something different. Instead of you reading the English version, I want you to read the Vietnamese version. And what I want you to do, not just today, but often, I want you to practice reading aloud by yourself, because it's how you learn to speak in public, okay? So it's very important that you learn how to speak in public. So this one is Vietnamese. It's the same story. I translate to Vietnamese. Maybe it's correct, maybe not correct, but today different. We're just going to do speaking practice aloud. Talk aloud or speak aloud. So can you read that in Vietnamese for me? The story. Starts with Dong and Min.
Dong and Min to write and
Yeah, I want you to read the Vietnamese, not the English. Read your language. It's at the bottom.
The two boys enter boys.
Yes, but go down to the bottom of page 5 and you will see translate to Vietnamese. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, please read Vietnamese, but speak clearly when you're reading it.
Dong and Min là hai chàng trai trẻ năng động và thật tâm, tự hào phục vụ cho những trợ thụ tại nhà thờ công giáo địa phương. Mẹ của hai chàng luôn hãnh diện khi cùng con trai em diện hành lễ mối Chúa Nhật. Khi tiếng chuông nhà thờ vang lên báo hiệu lễ bắt đầu, Dong và Min sẽ cẩn thận sắp xếp chiến thắng và chuẩn bị đền thờ với lòng thành kính. Hai chàng hiểu rõ tầm quan trọng của công việc của mình và tiếp cận nhiệm vụ với tâm niệm sâu sắc. Trong giờ reo rẽ, hai anh em quỳ bên cạnh những người thiền thứ lòng mở nhận lối về được tha tội. Hai chàng đi vào sức mạnh của việc reo lên, biết rằng nó mang lại lòng an ủi và sự chữa lành cho những ai tìm đến. Những bài thánh ca như những đóa hoa lên tiếng lan tỏa những giọng hòa âm khiến nhà thờ tràn đầy âm nhạc. Kẻ dẻo đàn cùng hòa vào lời ca ngợi hòa hợp. Dong và Min mặc những bộ áo phục trắng tinh khiết, đứng thẳng tại bục giảng lặp lại các kinh thánh và chia sẻ lời Chúa với sự kiên định, vì tất thánh lễ là điều đặc biệt trong trái tim của hai anh em. Với lòng kính phục, họ gây xin một cầu nguyện làm lễ với bánh mì và rượu nho biến chúng thành để xem về máu của Chúa Kitô. Đó là một khoảnh khắc thiêng liêng nhắc nhở về tình yêu vĩnh cửu và sự hy sinh của đấng cứu thế. Vì chưa kể hứng bởi bài dạy, các chàng trai luôn háo hức thảo luận về những bài học đó với mẹ. Sau những hành lễ kết thúc, họ suy ngẫm về lời của Linh Mục, tìm hiểu sự hiểu biết sâu sắc hơn về sự hướng dẫn trong cuộc sống. Mẹ của hai chàng tràn đầy niềm vui thấy sự phát triển tâm linh và tận tâm của hai con trai và khen tụng sự cống hiến của họ. Sau lời cầu nguyện cuối cùng, Dong ơn mẹ kẻ sẽ ở lại trong nhà thờ yên bình, tìm sự an ủi và hòa bình trong những khoảnh khắc riêng tư của họ. Trong những khoảnh khắc thế này, tình yêu thương giữa họ trở nên mạnh mẽ hơn khi họ chia sẻ những hy vọng về ước mơ với Thiên Chúa. Theo thời gian trôi qua, đức tin của Dong và Min ngày càng phát triển. Hàng chục hai chàng như những người trợ thủ để dạy cho họ vẻ đẹp của sự phục vụ, sự khiêm nhường và sức mạnh tìm thấy trong một cộng đồng tín đồ. Họ mang những bài học này đi cùng mình, truyền cảm hứng cho những người khác qua những hành động tử tế và lòng trắc ẩn.
So how about the translation? Do you think it's okay or not okay?
Okay.
Does it, when you read this, does it make sense? Do you understand the translation?
Yes.
Okay. When you're reading your other books, can you practice reading aloud? Because it's something you need to practice. Okay?
Okay.
Because I can tell you don't read aloud very often. So you need to practice that. It doesn't matter what language. You just need to practice. Okay?
Okay.
So what's your plan for today after this? What will you do?
I do my housework.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay, so that's all we have for today. Do you have any question for me?
No.
You don't have to have a question. I was just curious. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for reading that. And if you can practice, even if you're reading your science books, read aloud, okay?
Okay.
It's important for you to practice that. Okay, thank you very much. You have a good weekend.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Aloha.